What is up, people of the internet, and welcome to Has Is Horrible, a show that I'm starting now, where I point out why I am a horrible, horrible person, apparently. So today, I had a lot of time while I was at work. It's a slow day, end of the work week. It's Thursday, that's the end of our work week, alright, shut up. And unfortunately, I saw somebody who I used to enjoy following, and I used to enjoy the content that they were at least a part of, tweet something very hypocritical. And I was sick of seeing these kind of posts from this person. So, what did I do? I called them on it. So what happened today is somebody I used to enjoy watching, somebody I used to think was entertaining. Well, they've, over the past few months, just become an anti-Trump Twitter channel. And all they ever do is just kind of spout anti-Trump stuff. And let me make this clear. I'm not pro-Trump. I'm not pro-Trump. I'm pro-rational thought. Neither Hillary or Trump was a good choice, and they both sucked. That's what I'm saying. They both sucked. And one of them won. Either way, I'm going to have positives and negatives for either candidate. That's the way it is with every candidate, every person. But the problem is, a lot of people are so fixated on all the negative stuff, they're not looking at the positive. I'm not going to bother cutting the name out because, well, first of all, it's not really going to affect anything. Secondly, like I said, this video is not necessarily about what this guy said to me or anything. It's more about the kind of mentality he has and how normal that is nowadays. So basically it started off with him saying Trump is just repeating the same BS over and over. And my issue with his Twitter page lately, which I have been following for a long time since he was on Screen Junkies and a bunch of other stuff. I've enjoyed his content for a long time, whether it be on Screen Junkies or separate. He was funny. He was interesting. Now, no, it's just all just constantly talking about Trump, complaining. It's not even talking. It's just constant complaining about Trump. So it's very ironic that he's complaining about Trump, constantly repeating the same BS over and over when he's going to sit here and do the same thing on his page, but about Trump. Really hypocritical and ironic that he's sitting here making this comment. Just constantly complaining about Trump is the same thing. It's the same repetitive, annoying behavior. So the issue for me is not necessarily what he stands for. I don't care. You know, he's anti-Trump. I'm kind of neutral. I think there's positives to what he wants to do versus what he's actually doing, and there's negatives also, obviously, to the same exact things that he's doing. The problem is people want to assume nowadays that if you disagree at all, that you're just completely against me and you're a horrible person. It seems like he believes here that I may actually just be a Trump supporter that's sick of listening to him spout hate against my almighty king. I really, no, that's not it. That's not it at all. What I'm sick of is the hypocrisy and the annoying constant complaining about him and his politics. So anyway, he tweets this. I decided, you know what? It's too ironic. It's too ridiculously ironic that he's tweeting this. He's being a hypocrite. So, kind of like your Twitter account at this point. And he said, you don't have to follow me, fanboy. Fanboy of what? What am I being accused of being a fanboy of? I honestly have no idea what I'm being accused of being a fanboy of. Anyway, so I continued, I used to like your stuff. I was hoping interesting things would happen in some time again. Sorry, little kid, stuff is actually happening in the world. If you want to hear about the same old fanboy stuff, go somewhere else. I'm a 27-year-old man that can see the negative and positive in things. Enjoy your day, sir. That's where I was going to end it. I was going to leave it there. You're 27? Ha ha ha. Holy crap, that's really sad. Just have the balls to unfollow me. I had already unfollowed him by this point. I don't care what you think of me anyway. I responded once again. I merely pointed out the hypocrisy of your social media activities lately and unfollowed. Just reread our interaction here later. Thinking maybe, you know, after he calms down a little bit, maybe he'll understand how ridiculously overdramatic he's being about my comments that were not angry, not demeaning to him. All it is pointing out, look, dude, chill, you're being a hypocrite. Without even calling him a hypocrite. Hey, I reread it, you're still a sad little boy. I think my beard's longer than yours is, Nick. Now, that's where it stopped. Or so I thought. Then, just a little bit later, he tweets this out. Hey guys, because of this guy's feelings, I'm going to ignore the guy trying to ruin our country and focus on important stuff. So Pirates 5, huh? Oh man, do you think the 5th Pirates movie, Johnny Depp will talk funny? Oh crap, maybe the Ghost Pirate. He goes on this huge rant tagging me in all of these Pirates movie things. Was Shrek meme too easy for you? So he even went out of his way to tag me in a separate conversation that he started by quoting what I said because it's going to tag me. And then everything he says after that tags me. And then, come on, dude. This is important. The 5th Pirates movie. Why don't you focus on what's important? Then his followers chimed in. Define hypocrisy. You seem to use it to mean when one acts in a way counter to what you want from them. That's wrong. The actual tweet that I responded to initially that this was about was Trump is just repeating the same old bullcrap over and over when Nick only tweets about Trump. And then his response was, I'm tweeting about the Pirates movie. Yeah. Okay, please realize someday it's okay to just disagree. I wish you and your family the best. His response? Yes, it was pointless for you to complain about my tweets. I wasn't complaining. I merely made a point that you had a problem with me making. And then he proceeded to then, after I had said, I wish you and your family the best. Yes, it was pointless for you to complain about my tweets, but it's okay to complain about the jerk-off ruining our country. He took the nice I wish you and your family the best, and said my family thinks you're a little boy. Great. I don't care what you think I am. I know what I am. You know what you are. My whole point was, if you're going to call someone repetitive, claim that they're doing the same thing over and over again, and then continue to just repeatedly just kind of do the same thing, repeat the same stuff over and over again, you're not really doing any better than the other person. I mean, Trump constantly tweets a bunch of garbage, yeah, but he's tweeting different garbage. He's constantly complaining about different things. All you ever do is complain about Trump. It's not always okay to disagree. Your expectations of what Nick Mundy does with his Twitter account is irrelevant. I don't have expectations of what he does with it. Now, I realize I'm getting a little fired up here. I wasn't even this fired up earlier, because I think the whole thing's kind of ridiculous that people actually are buying into this crap. It's ridiculous that him being a hypocrite and me calling him out on it, and I'm the bad guy. He's not saying anything of substance. I still don't know how people voted for him. Good job. That's just another complaint that says almost nothing important. All he ever does, all he's retweeting is just anti-Trump stuff. Hashtag resistance. He's got a timeline going where every day he complains about whatever he feels Trump is somehow responsible for, I guess. Or not taking care of, I guess. Look, I think Trump is top 5 worst human beings ever. But come on, guys, the Cheeto insult isn't funny. The alt-right comes up with nonsense insults that don't mean anything faster than I care to find out that they mean. That was freaking weird to read. Correct me if I'm wrong. You called a 27-year-old man a child because he called you a hypocrite. Nonsense insult that doesn't mean anything. Wait a minute. I feel like there's a little problem here. Is that another hypocritical tweet? Oh, look, he tweeted something that's not about Trump 23 hours ago. Suicide Squad is the Mel Gibson of sequels. Suicide Squad 2 is the Mel Gibson of sequels. That was bad. That was just dumb. This one really made me laugh. Because, like I said, I used to respect what he did. He was a funny guy, and I respected how he did it. His character, he built this character. Although, the more I'm thinking about it, is it really just a knockoff of Boogie 2988? I honestly was not going into this as like a roast thing or something. This is an honest, legitimate thing. I'm realizing now. He's almost like a skinnier, less handicapped version of Boogie 2988. His whole thing was that he would flip out and scream and yell and rah! And that was his whole thing when he was on Screen Junkies and some other things I'm familiar with. But all I said is I respected him for like the way he did things, his character. I didn't say why I respected him, but I said I respected him. This idiot kept chiming in. I feel sorry for it's Mr. Has. It's hard when you find out your heroes are decent people who care about the well-being of others. So I guess that means that because I don't like seeing Trump in my feed, that I think it's stupid to support the well-being of others. I definitely think the well-being of others is important, which is actually why I think that we need to put more focus on the people in America and less focus on helping other countries. We keep donating money to other countries, but our economy is failing more and more. We keep talking about raising minimum wage. That's going to cause inflation. Whether they say it will or not, it will, because it causes the cost of goods to go up, because the cost of labor goes up to make the goods. Oh, gimme the goods. And one final thing here that we're going to end off on. Mr. Nick Mundy finished me off with some people are just so far up their own ass that and scared of real life. They just want to hide from the world. Right, which is why I called you out. This is the problem with the people today in general. It's just constant, if you disagree with me, then you're the devil. People just feel like if you disagree with me, there is a massive issue with you. It couldn't be possibly that I don't know how to take something. You have a serious issue. Guys, all these people that responded to this probably think that I am a pro-Trump person. If we have so many homeless people in this country that have nowhere to go to sleep or to eat or anything, and we just keep giving money to other countries, keep giving weapons to other countries to either keep their people under control or riot and overthrow their government, which we've done multiple times. If we're going to do all that, but we're not going to help our own people in this country, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if Mr. Mundy knows this. Illegal aliens actually get benefits from the great country of America. So if you illegally cross the border and you don't get deported, you actually can receive benefits in America. Real quick, I want to sum this up. Be rational, people. I have a different opinion than this guy, and it's really a matter of I got tired of seeing him constantly complaining about Trump. It's not that I care about Trump. Whatever. Trump. Okay, well, I don't want to see it anymore. You said something very hypocritical and then basically attacked me as if I'm in the wrong for you being a hypocrite. That's the way so much of society is nowadays, because if you disagree with this group of people, then you obviously agree with this other group of people. There's no possibility that you're in the middle and you have your own set of ideals and that you just don't fall in line with anybody else's beliefs necessarily. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Haz. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please, just be rational. Don't hate people just because they disagree with you.